It's December, and that can only mean one thing. It's Global Fat Bike Day. The first Saturday every December is dedicated to people who share a love for all things fat bike. What started in 2012 across the pond as a grassroots group ride has spread over the last 7 years into a global phenomenon. While large groups of fat bikers are gathering in cold climates, I find myself in San Antonio, Texas, where it's 80 degrees, with no other fat bikes in sight. While I may be alone today to spread the fat bike cheer on the Leon Creek Greenway, I'm not actually riding alone.
Kyle, good to see you, bro.
You too, dude.
Cobra Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
Number one.
Other Kyle, number one. Do you have a fun Kyle name?
Goose, kind of to my buddies.
Goose.
Yeah. Maybe.
I like Goose. That's a good name.
This Global Fat Bike Day is particularly special to me because after a year and a half of struggling, I was introduced to Fatty Strippers, a product that aids in fat tire tubeless conversions. I'll save you the uncomfortable Google search in front of your boss or significant other and leave a link to their website below. This was my first ride on Commando Bear as a tubeless wrecking machine, and I may have went a bit too crazy with a ridiculously low tire pressure.
I should probably put more air in my tires, but I'm gonna be belligerent about it.
While I truly got to experience the fat bike float everyone talks about, it made it a bit more difficult to handle under normal trail conditions. With the front tire rolling and folding all over the place, the handling was a bit unpredictable. I eventually added some air to a more realistic pressure and set off to find some new trails on the south end of the Greenway called Devil's Den.
There's a cool little jump up here I want to hit.
While I'm not 100% certain I was at the correct location, these trails were new to me, and that's never a bad thing. It was a Global Fat Bike Day miracle. After some exploration down south with my weak jumps, we headed back to familiar territory and met up with a group of riders who took us down Parkwood, Leon Creek's favorite downhill section.
That's cool.
Afterwards, I wanted to challenge myself to clean some features that I couldn't back when I filmed my first fat bike video.
Yes!
While you, the viewer, aren't aware of those features, I am, and what better day to conquer them. I may have been alone in my fat bike adventure, but it was a successful day of riding regardless.
Yeah. I like having long legs.
I've said this in a previous video that fat bikes are perceived as only sand or snow machines, but I honestly believe they are capable of so much more. They really breathe new life into your local trails and are all around a blast to ride. I'm going to hang on to my fat bike and plan a Central Texas Global Fat Bike Day group ride for next December. Have you heard of Global Fat Bike Day before? And if so, how did you celebrate it? If you don't have a fat bike, what are your thoughts on them? Let me know down in the comments below. I've also left a link to fatbike.com in the description below if you'd like to learn more about this event or fat bikes in general. Recently, BikeRadar.com posted a video predicting that 2020 would be the year that the fat bike dies. But with a passionate fan base on a global scale, I predict that the fat bike is here to stay. Please don't forget to like and share this video to help spread the word of Global Fat Bike Day. And also consider subscribing if you aren't already. A new adventure on wheels awaits you weekly, and we'd love to have you here. Thank you so much for watching, and until next week, stay rowdy within reason.